What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to the show where the teams are made up. The elo does not matter. This is Spicy Saturday, and also the first ever look at Sand Attack Cacturne. Is it going to be terrible? Probably. Is it going to be amazing? Unlikely. But we're going to see where this Pokemon ranks. According to PvPoke, this Pokemon's ranked about 705 in the Great League. But with Sand Attack, Grass Knot, and Payback, how is it going to do it? Okay. It's lined up against the Manectric, a Thunderfang Manectric. This is about as good as it's going to get for Cacturne. Going to have to respect a Wild Charge. And, oh my gosh, going to Sand Attack down. Going to Sand Attack down the entire Manectric. This is a brand new fast move that was added to the game as the Payback grabs a shield from Azelf. 1348 CP, running extra sensory. This is absolute madness. It's not, oh, it is March. Oh my gosh. It is March. It's March Madness. As the Grass Knot is coming through, dude, the year is flying by. I feel like it just turned to 2024. It's already March. Hydro Cannon coming through against the Hitmontop. That's going to do some big damage. And Hitmontop going to throw a move, going to shield up, and I think Kazooie and Electrode is going to get to take the game off. Load management. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. Some people get mad when I say that. And a nice win for Air Surfer 9 here to start things off. Cacturne, yeah, so if you're wondering Sand Attack, what kind of move is it? It's a ground move, and oh my gosh, another electric save swap. What is going on here in rank 1? It is a one-turn fast move that generates 4 energy per turn. So this is a clone of Fury Cutter, which you may have used or seen before. Fury Cutter run by Samurott, for example. Galvantula will usually opt for Volt Switch, which is a better move, but Fury Cutter has the advantage of being a one-turn fast move. Oh my gosh, Jolteon went for the Thunder. Jolteon, you absolute mad lad. Payback coming through against a fire flying type. It is a oh my gosh, Cacturne. You absolute menace. Is Cacturne the new meta? I doubt it. But it just one-shot a Charizard. Oh my, okay. I'm not sure what the opponent was doing, but I know what Cacturne was doing. He was getting the job done. He was showing the opponent the business. Whoa, Tyrantrum. This is like, I don't know if we're doing Spicy Saturday on Cacturne or if this is like opponent's Spicy Saturday. If this is like rank 1 Spicy Saturday, the Saturday dedicated to all the opponents that Air Surfer is facing. Tyrantrum. Dragon tailing away. Gonna potentially go down 2 shields here. Yep, goes down 2 shields. Dragon tails down the entire Feraligatr. In comes Sneasel. Hisuian Sneasel. It's 1157 CP, by the way. I don't think it's going to live this Wild Charge, if I had to guess. Boom. Bye-bye. In comes a Venusaur, okay. Kind of walled here. Venusaur is going to be able to absorb all this energy, but Wild Charge will still chunk. It's a very hard-hitting move. Wow, that did a lot. It's 1159 CP. That's probably why it did so much. Oh, no, dude. What are we doing, Air Surfer? What is this? It's Spicy Saturday. That's what it is. Tyrantrum comes back. These Dragon Tails are chunking, bro. They're going for the Hail Mary, hoping that Air Surfer gets a phone call and his shield doesn't register. They're going for the win con, but the shield registered. No phone call. Crunch gets shielded. Going for the Payback BM. Wow, Air Surfer. I see how it is. No manners. No manners here on Spicy Saturday. As Cacturne gets another win. All right, a real Pokemon. Let's go. Facing off against the real Pokemon. Whiscash going for the Hydro Cannon here. That looked like it might have been charge move priority. Feraligatr, of course, going to win that against the bulky Whiscash. Grabs a shield. Wasn't a charge attack priority, actually. Are we going to see a pivot at some point into one of the grass types? You got 2 grass types. Oh, they went for the Skull. Interesting. Catches on Cacturne. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Cacturne. Show them what you got, bro. Dude, that Mud Bomb did a lot. How glassy is Cacturne? Uh-oh. Well, This is bad, but like payback will still hurt. I doubt they shield, right? Payback. Oh my gosh, dude. That did like 63%, something like that. And they throw energy. I don't know if they needed to because it would have just been a grass knot, but they throw the sky attack. Now you come in with Electrode. Thundershock down. Thundershock down, baby. I think you have to shield once, but that's totally fine. Shield once in exchange for 1,000,002 energy. They go for the Brave Bird. Makes sense. You're only going to get to one move anyway. Less farm as well. All this energy for Electrode, who's always mean. He always looks angry. And he's going to take it out on the Dragonair. Double wild charge. Incoming. Electrode. Fires off one. Fires off the second here. He's rolling around in anger. Swap into Feraligatr. You've got the energy stored. This is looking like a really confident situation. You're going to outpace to the next before Whiscash could ever get to 2. It was actually a charge attack priority on the Mud Bomb. Going for the Hydro Cannon here. This should knock out the Whiscash. And only a few more Shadow Claws is all it takes to knock out the Dragonair. G to the G. Air Surfer with his funny little pose, dancing on the opposition. Electabuzz. This is unbelievable. There is an Electabuzz on our screen. Oh my gosh, they swapped in a Fire Spin Charizard, but they did it like 12 turns too late. They did it like 12 turns too late. Now there's just so much energy for Electrode. I think it's going to get to 3. I think it's going to get to 3 before it goes down. Oh, they let the Charizard go. Now you're super debuffed. Okay, Vileplume comes in. Doesn't have a great answer to Vileplume. You got to come in Cacturne, I guess. You got to come in Cacturne. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's not Razor Leaf. It's Acid. It's an Acid Vileplume. I didn't even notice, but I think Air Surfer noticed. I'm actually impressed that he noticed it was an Acid Vileplume. Very impressive, Air Surfer. What a play. What a read. Notice that it was Acid Vileplume. The opponent makes the combo play with opponents trying everything. They're pulling out all the stops, but poor Electabuzz not going to enjoy this matchup. I don't even know if there's something that could be threatening here. Just a Thunder Punch. But it does a lot. I guess this could be slightly concerning. What if Vileplume can Acid all the way down and come out with a move? Is that possible? Oh, Vileplume, commit to the farm. Commit to the farm. I'm kind of rooting for the opponent. I wanted the Vileplume to get to a move. Oh, no. Okay. Good job, Feraligatr. You're a beast, dude. Feraligatr too strong. 17 Nico is the next opponent. How many games in a row is this that Air Surfer has won? Interesting. All right, Feraligatr. Going to throw on the charge attack priority on a potential Drill Run from the Sand Slash. Hydro Cannon gets shielded. And going to respect the potential Drill Run here, but they bait the Ice Punch. Nice play from the opponent. Baiting the Ice Punch. Same thing happened to me in my battles on stream. Opponent made a nice bait in this matchup. Another Hydro Cannon. Oh, and it knocks out. Yikes. Or did it knock out? And maybe it might have lived with 1 HP and then the one Sand Attack knocked out. This is just a Power-Up Punch, which you may live. Oh, never mind. I miscounted. That was 6, not 5. So just completely sacrifices the Cacturne. Going to come in back with Feraligatr. And gets off the Hydro Cannon here. This is pretty nice to get this off. Because you either force the final shield or nearly knock out Medi. Ooh, but this farm is a little bit tough. Because Medi may get to 2 Ice Punches here before Electrode can fire off a move. Going to be forced to take the first, knowing they're going to get to double. But there's an Azumarill. I think the opponent messed up. Because now you're giving Electrode the opportunity to overfarm in this matchup. You're giving Electrode the opportunity to overfarm. If the opponent had simply gone double Ice Punch and then swapped, they may have been able to land the Ice Beam before double Wild Charge. But now you give Electrode the chance to farm up. It has the double Wild Charge. Bang, bang. And this is going to knock out the Medicham as Hisuian Electrode stealing the show from Cacturne. which this has got, I'd be shocked. Let me know in the comments. This has got to be the first ever Sand Attack Cacturne showcase. Rise actually showcasing the first Pokemon of a kind for once. Usually I get beat to the punch. And speaking of punch, Double is going to double kick. That was a bit of a stretch. Punch, kick. You would think this is favorable for Double because you're taking resisted damage from the Shadow Claws. Ooh, okay. Double stored a lot of energy, and then they come in with Trev. I kind of like the play from the opponent, to be honest. I kind of like the play, but Double Wild Charge will still threaten to knock out here. First Wild Charge connects. Are they going to invest a shield here in the second Wild Charge? They're not. I disagree with that play from the opponent. I think you could have got a big farm there since the Electro would have been so debuffed, but maybe they know something I don't. Body Slam coming through from Double. I think you got to come back in with Feraligatr. Yeah. Yikes. This is a little bit sketchy now. This is a little bit sketchy. You're going to have to use a shield here. One and throw the Hydro. Perfect timing. Does the Double invest the final Protect Shield? They do. They do. So you really need to... Oh, the opponent got greedy. Or maybe they just wanted to save the energy. Double should hang on, but not by much. Quick swap. Oh, baby. Cacturne. In probably the best possible matchup it could see. The best matchup I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, baby. Grass Knot one-shots. I think you shield. Oh, no. No shield. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter because you can take one and they get to two anyway. So, Cacturne sand attacking down the Double for the victory. Air Surfer, what in the name of cacti is going on? All right, good lead. Shadow Claw's going to chunk, but the Charms are actually doing a little bit more. So, looks like Gardevoir may actually win this matchup just by committing a single shield. Going to pivot into Electro, a little bit risky, right? Because, okay, Gligar, I would say favorable matchup for Gligar, but not like super favorable. It's relatively neutral, as Energy Ball, you see, does quite a bit there. This is only Aerial Ace, so Electrode will be able to hang on here. And you might just want to go for the Wild Charge instantly. He's going to Energy Ball instead. Oh, this makes sense. Yeah, you're only going to get to one move. I was going to say Wild Charge just so you give them less farm, but not sure Wild Charge would have KO'd. So, yeah, going for the Energy Ball. Probably the correct call there. Gets off the Hydro on what looks to be Charge Attack priority. This looks decent, but the problem is these Charms are going to do so much. Like, 2 Charms are going to do so much. Okay, they're throwing energy. That's actually good. That's actually good. Less charm damage. Oh, come on, Cacturne. Something he can one-shot. Oh, no. It's a Skarm. It is a Skarmory. Unfortunate. Skarmory going to be able to tank the payback. Good effort. Valiant effort from the Cacturne. Speaking of... Whoa. Heracross. Okay. Haven't seen a Heracross in a while. Feraligatr, who wins, an Alligator or... What is Heracross? Is it like... I don't even know. I always wonder that when I analyze these Pokemon. I'm like, wait, what is this thing supposed to be? Great shield. Shielding the Megahorn here. In comes Quillfish. Not a very good position for the Electrode. However, Electrode with this hard-hitting Wild Charge... Gonna do some really threatening damage. Oh, if this is only an Aqua Tail, though, you hang on. So gonna let this go. It is a Dark Pulse, though. Nice call by the opponent. And this Quillfish is a bit of a core breaker. It's only 1361 CP, but it's a bit of a core breaker. Uh-oh. These sand attacks are chunking. You do wall the energy, though, unless they're running, like, Sludge Bomb. Oh, interesting shield. I would have probably let it go, but let's see how this plays out. Gets a massive farm. Oh my gosh. What? What a massive farm. That Quill must have been like single move Dark Pulse. They definitely would have reached Aqua Tail there. Lands the move. What's in back? Girafarig. This is not good. But how much is a Hydro Cannon gonna do? I don't think it's gonna one-shot, but it's gonna put it really low. Oh, it does one-shot. Oh, it's 1328 CP. Okay. Under-leveled team goes down to the Cacturne. The story I was gonna tell is I went on a trip years ago now with some friends from college to Phoenix, Arizona, where we had some fun. We did some hiking. We went to the Grand Canyon and such. Went to Top Golf, and it was a great weekend. But I ordered these like cactus fries at a restaurant, and they were surprisingly pretty good. So I think cactus is like edible. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, very random side tangent. Not that random, right? We're watching a cactus play in GBO. We're talking about cactus served as a dish. Gets off a wild charge here against Clodside. It's going to do very little damage against the bulky ground type. But at least you get some chip damage. Kind of nice. Going to probably come in with Feraligatr, I would presume. Has energy loaded. This is looking like a really solid position for Feraligatr. Throw in the Hydro Cannon. Excuse me. Grabs a shield. And Feraligatr is going to significantly outpace the Clodsire. 5 for every Hydro Cannon, remember. It's going to be, 7 and then always 6 for Stone Edge. And then 8 and always 7 for Earthquake for the Clod. Hydro Cannon connects, swaps into Cacturne and is going to say, I know you're not running Sludge Bomb. Oh, but they are! They are running Sludge Bomb! And there's a Granbull in back, but it's a Bite Granbull. It's a Bite Granbull. If this was Charm, I think this Granbull might have been able to close this out, but it's Bite. One of the worst moves in the game. And Hydro Cannon is going to be enough, I'm pretty sure, to knock out the Granbull Shadow Gator. Alligators beat bulls. I don't know if that's actually true. But in this scenario, it was true. Feraligatr against Gligar. So favorable for Feraligatr, of course, but the awkward thing, right, is it's the same pacing to Aerial Ace. So if you let this Aerial Ace go, it's going to do a decent chunk of damage where you might be at risk of getting farmed down. So you may want to match shields for the Gligar, and that's what Air Surfer is going to do. In comes Cresselia. Oh, man. Went for a catch on the Cacturne. If they're running Moonblast, though, this could be kind of bad. This could be kind of bad. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal that they baited with Grass Knot. If they might not even have Moonblast. We'll see. But going for a Grass Knot of his own, which connects. And let's see what move this is. If it's not a Moonblast, you're chilling. If it is a Moonblast, oh, it's just a Grass Knot. Lovely. Lovely. Has all this energy. Going to get off a Payback. Dude, this is going to do so much damage if it connects on the Gligar. Payback coming through. Oh my gosh. It knocks out. It knocks out. Feraligatr has energy. Feraligatr has energy. Going to come in with the Trode, though, first. Oh, and catches a potential Ice Punch? Oh my gosh, Air Surfer. You absolute monster. Feraligatr now going to fire off the Hydro Cannon. Little bit awkward, though, because I don't know if it should one-shot, right? It should knock out. If it doesn't, though, that's kind of scary, because then you're debuffed and the Ice Punch might knock out. But yeah, Wild Charge, definitely enough to knock out, as you see. And a G2, the G. Pelipper. Kind of awkward. I mean, just going straight. Oh, going to build up to Ice Beam and bait Hydro. I like it, because Hydra's still going to do a solid chunk of damage here. This seems like a pretty solid matchup for Feraligatr, the way this is playing, because these Shadow Claws just do a lot, and it takes Pelipper a while to get to that Hurricane. Calls the bait. Very nicely done. You live the Weather Ball and can get off a move here, so I kind of like the way Air Surfer is playing this matchup. Weather Ball takes it, gets to the Ice Beam. Pelipper is going to have to go down 2 shields here to retain switch advantage, and they aren't willing to go down 2 shields. So they lost a shield, and they lost switch, and there's a Whiscash. Cacturne showing up the Whiscash, going for the Grass Knot. They probably have no idea what moves this thing has, but they know it's a grass type, and they have to shield a grass move. Whiscash going to fire something off here. Shields the Scald. I don't hate the shield, because in these early ranks, you could run into someone that's like running Blizzard or something. And even Scald, as you see, pretty much 2 shots. Bit of a core breaker in the back. A little bit scary, but I like what he's doing. Goes for the payback here. Then you swap in the Trode. And you're probably going to have to fire off a move here. Going Gonna shield. This will do more than anything the Whiscash can throw at you. Gonna fire off the Wild Charge to make sure he gets rid of the Obama. This is gonna debuff him, but should still be able to tank a Mud Bomb, I think. Oh, but got scared and went for the Wild Charge. This is not gonna be enough. Needed to commit to the Energy Ball. So a bit of a misplay here. And now the Mud Bomb might knock out because you're quadruple debuffed. But I think you... Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Never mind. I think could have lived the Mud Bomb and gotten to the Energy Ball. It's a non-Shadow Whiscash. You were over like 60% health. And yeah, awesome stuff from Air Surfer. Thank you very much for the fun submission. Cacturne making making its presence known here on Spicy Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. If you are new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.